Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Zero coming at you with episode 33 of this MLB Road to the Show series. Last episode did in fact go a little bit long, and I apologize for that, but I kind of lost track of time and played one too many games than I should have, so I'm going to try and not do that in this episode, but no promises so far. As I look to hopefully get a hit here, my first at bat. That ball's not going to blue, but it just might. It does not.
And that is that. Played an inning.
But we get a second chance here, obviously, because it's only the first inning, in which I kind of screwed that one up.
Slider clips the corner.
That is not a strike, but sure, go ahead, do what you want to do, I guess.
Possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this
it's a ground out. My goodness.
Gavin Sheets up next for the Mariners.
I've just kind of slowly realized that in a lot of that ball's completely blasted. I gotta make a catch here to save like a lot of runs. Easy enough.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors,
and as I was saying, I'm slowly starting to realize that I am probably not as entertaining as I once thought I was. That's a single. Actually, that's going to be a double because of the late reaction by the right fielder. But thing of like, I thought I could do this for a good bit and hopefully be entertaining at least for some people, but it just seems like that's not really a huge and viable option in my mind at the very least. Got a fake tag up there.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but
just make the fielder think I'm going. But content creation is, I mean, obviously it's not like hard or anything because I just film a video and talk, but the talking part is what really gets me. Because if I don't talk, then I can't really make it entertaining, but I'm not really great at talking anyway, so it's a full cycle of I'm kind of stuck. Don't have a whole lot to talk about. Because what do I talk about? I'm a content creator in which no one sees anything, and I don't get feedback as a thing of like, well, what would you like to see me talk about? It's a thing of like, I don't get feedback, so I'm just going to ramble, and rambling isn't that fun. It's always a thing of like, well, I gotta like try and stay on top of like what's happening in the game, like with the pickoff attempt by Kenta Maeda there. But at the same time, I gotta try and talk about something.
And there he goes. Got him swinging.
But still a base there, so that's always good.
Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast,
my goodness.
We see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man.
Oh, that's a
strikeout by Bo Naylor.
And we're back. We go to the ninth, and here's the first baseman.
And also, like with talking, I lose the plot a lot, as I honestly just did there.
Nice grab on the run.
As if I talk too much, then I'm gonna eventually run off topic, and it's not really going to be a thing.
Here comes the throw. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. Well,
big one. Go down to Seattle there, not great. 1-run loss at home.
Now it's the power speed
Kansas City now, back in Kauffman Stadium, I believe. Gotta try and focus on one thing, talk about, and stick to it.
There's a
Maybe I could go
swing and a
back to just
drive.
talking about the game, but I'd rather just talk about that
Goodbye,
home run. Kind of figured it was going to be one off the bat.
And just like that, they're out front. It's
Very fun when you hit them. 13 on the year so far, and if I keep making consistent contact like this, there's a very real possibility that one Mr. Barry Bonds' home run record could, in fact, no, not going to happen. As if I do stuff like that, it's never going to be broken. But
now the left fielder,
if
MJ
I
Melendez.
keep hitting home runs, as I was saying, Barry Bonds' record of
Swing and a ball lined out
73
towards center. Can't get there, and
could in
now
fact
for
be
the extra
broken
bases.
this season.
Throw back in quickly.
I would
First
also like
and
to point out
second
that
now with nobody out.
the Kansas City Royals logo looks very different. I'm not sure if that's just like a thing for MLB The Show 24, or if they are currently using that logo in real life at the moment. I'll have to check, but I'm not entirely sure if I like it.
On the ground, a
Yep.
short could be two.
It's a
Over to
double
Frazier.
play.
Double play. What a
But
killing, Dan.
the
And now it's
logo
Kyle
is a
Isbell.
K fading like into inside of a
Base is
C,
empty.
and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of
That one is
nice,
absolutely
but
belted.
like the crown was always cool. Let's just make a catch here
Extension makes the
and
catch.
Just a great job of
keep this great game going for Cleveland. But I did in fact always like the, I suppose, old Royals logo at this point. It feels even weird calling it that because I'm not even sure if it is an old logo, because it was just here, and now
Right-handed reliever.
MLB The Show's like, no, this is the new one, whatever. This is some odd bull crap going on, but I don't really get to decide on what logos get featured in the game, so my opinion doesn't matter in this regard.
Stay back.
And that's outside, and it's 2-2. Julian, the base runner at
Well,
first with one out.
Cleveland's up 5-1 in this game, and we got to hopefully try and lock in to get a hit. That's a pop-up. I've been consistently popping up some of these balls. Despite the fact that they are in fact going, well, that one at the very least went all the way out into right field. It is an easy catch for the outfielder, but still doesn't really feel great to make that kind of contact, though.
The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract.
But we gotta keep on keeping on here, as there is no rest for the weary, as we are still playing Kansas City.
2 outs, base is empty.
Well, one thing I have noticed from some other people that have been playing
That's in there.
MLB The Show 24 is that they, I'm assuming they're playing on an easier difficulty, at the very least, because the PCIs in some of their videos are just absolutely massive and cover like all of the not battery spots, but the strike zone, as I pop out again, and that's all I seem to be able to do in this episode. But the PCIs they have, like, it's the entirety of the strikes. It's not just like the width of the strike zone like I have, but it is in fact just like from top to bottom, the entirety of the strike zone. And it's near enough a thing like if they swing at a pitch, the ball's going to go 500 feet over the fence every single time. And it's like, yeah, it makes for good content, obviously, just consistently playing the game and hitting home runs, but in my eyes, I know it's not cheating, but it kind of feels like cheating. Or you're at least, like, cheating yourself out of, like, what the experience should be like. You're playing the game on just super easy mode at that point, and if it's like, if that's what you need to have fun and like play a game that I suppose doesn't really require too much skill, then fine. But I think it just takes away from like the gaming experience as a whole of legitimately going to like solid enough lengths to be solid with the game because you're not going to improve your skills that way. Granted, there's not many skills to improve as it's just like moving a PCI and legitimately hitting buttons at the correct point in time, but it feels just too easy, and that's why I play on like a decently harder difficulty to like compensate for that, I guess. I don't know why the game does this. It's you're showing like all 4 pitches to Josh Naylor here that are going to be balls, and he's going to draw a walk on it, but why even show it? That's one of the things I don't really get with this game a lot of times, is the fact that it's not a glitch, it might be a glitch, I don't really know, but these will have like just action pitches on only. You'd assume that you'd be able to just like quickly get through the game, so that just makes the game go on longer, and obviously makes these episodes longer. I'm not sure if I had one of those last episode, but I don't believe I did. It's stupid. I think the main point I'm trying to get across with it. It's so dumb. It's an unintentional intentional walk, if that makes any and all sense. That's a single.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
That's staying within his game right there.
Guess it's going to be an error on the shortstop for an errant throw, but I get on base nonetheless, so.
I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Davis over to second.
Well, that's a double play to end that inning.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And the pitch. That's hard hit on the line.
Come on.
And Witt is out.
I got
Both
this.
runners tagging. Now a long throw home.
That's an easy out.
There's the tag.
Let's go, baby.
And that's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. One down. Aiden Kerr digs in for the Guardians.
4-1 so far. If this game has, let's get those hard. 102. My goodness, Carlos Hernandez. Where did you come from, my friend? That ball should be a gapper, but I don't know. Just barely off the wall. It's a double for myself.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn.
This pitch 102 gets me to swing behind it, but
in the air, left field. Melendez drifts towards it.
Second one, I belted out into left center, so double for myself, but a fly out to left fielder for O'Neal Cruz. Josh Naylor gets intentionally walked. That is nice, finally seeing someone not myself get walked on purpose. Just not sure what Andres Jimenez can do here. That is going to be a ground out. Doing that in. One more chance at the plate for myself. Granted, we're up by 5, so we don't really need me to do anything spectacular here, although I would like to. But don't need it. Granted, if I do want to hopefully make my first All-Star appearance this year and possibly win MVP, I would like to go 4 for 5 on the day. So that would be nice. That one should get it done.
One run across, and that one is off the wall. Caught in between, trying for third.
Okay.
Now 2 runs score.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is so bad.
They get the tag on.
Well, bad base running decision at the end there. We get a double hint. We go for 4 for 5. Although I really wanted to triple on that one. My goodness. I'm a very bad base runner. Either that or I just don't have enough speed
Maybe some nerves getting the best of him.
to
Well, it's hard to know exactly if
get
it's
it done.
nerves or not.
But
He just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other
new
side.
game against what is
Right side,
happening?
foul territory.
It's like my 5th pop-up.
And a foul ball.
Luckily it's foul though. But swinging another just
I think
bad
ultimately,
outside
you wanna
slider.
tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel
It's
to it
pop-ups
hit
and
to the
swinging at sliders.
Smashed
2
to
consistency I
center.
have. That's a bomb.
Forget
Well,
it. Home run.
how far did that one go, baby? All the way out into center field, way out into the bushes. That's gotta be like 470, right?
His second home
That
run
is so
series,
far.
and the Guardians jump in front.
453.
It's
That
3-0.
felt like it
That's
was
his 50th
longer,
career homer.
but
It might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone.
I mean,
a lot of guys don't get to. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down. So
my
that you don't get
goodness.
hurt. But unfortunately, on that one, he
That
did.
was just like a
In terms of
moonshot.
location, but it was just a better swing.
I apparently don't have enough power to put that like 500 feet, but maybe if I go to Coors Field out in Colorado, I will.
Part of the order coming through
Not entirely
now,
sure if
and
I
one
faced
home run
Colorado in this
already
career yet,
inning. They're definitely looking
so
to
we
do some more
don't know the
damage.
full scope of my abilities to hit a ball
One down,
as
base is
far
empty.
as possible.
Right
Well, that's just
side.
a fly out.
Makes the catch for the out. Out.
I would also like to
Number
point out that
2.
it's 7-0 in the top of the second against Kansas
Adam
City.
Frazier.
Cleveland is killing the Royals with runs at the moment.
And the righty deals. Ripped on a line.
Ripped down the line doesn't
Makes
matter.
the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Don't know what that little like hop up to nothing was, but
And
make the
welcome back to
catch.
the
So
ballpark.
that's the
Now
important
here
part.
is Aiden Kerr.
Okay. Well, Chris Stratton, I would really
Kerr measures
hate
5
the
feet
fact
10
that I
inches.
didn't swing at
Just
that one.
19
I
years
would
old,
really like
and he's a
to
former
put
Rookie of the Year.
another
You know,
ball
these Guardians
out of the
put
stadium.
together
If you
some
could help
really
me in
good
doing
bats in this
so,
game. There's
that
been a
would be
lot to like about
much
how they're
appreciated.
approaching the
That's not going out of the stadium, but
Very well
it's
struck right field.
going deep.
That one hops against the fence.
I'm going 3. I don't
Not
care.
stopping. He's
I'm going
for
3.
3.
I'm going
The
3.
relay throw.
That's a
Easy
triple,
in
baby.
there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well,
Well, he's really slowed
double
the
and a
game
single
down.
away
It's
from the
like he's
cycle.
moving in full speed and
How
everybody
about
is a
it?
step or two behind. The way that he squared up that
Let's
baseball
see if I
tells
do
me
in
that he
fact
is
get
seeing it
enough
like a beach ball.
chances to get there. That's a pop-up. So O'Neal Cruz has caught whatever disease I had,
Frazier
and
makes the
it's the
grab.
first out of the
There's
inning,
one
but
down.
I would really like
Here's
to
Josh
just get
Naylor.
home.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far. and
Would be
it's
nice,
really been tough for him.
Mr.
You just hope
Naylor,
he's
if you
not
could
pressing too
provide
hard
that.
because that just
I
compounds
would
things and
be
makes the slump even
much
longer.
appreciated.
Popped
It's
up first base side. Frazier has this one sized
another
up.
pop-up.
Puts it
Okay,
away
well,
for
I'm
the
not
out.
coming home.
And there's 2
Um,
away.
Got the pitch that he wanted.
Don't know what happened there.
Shoulder open.
That's
Backside
2 straight
collapsed a little
pop-ups
bit,
to
and
the
launch
exact same
angle,
place.
Not where he needed it to be.
That's not great.
Left field.
Andy Ibanez makes great contact, but that
Drops for a
I was gonna say it was a flyout, but that's a double. As the left fielder kind of flubs it there.
It's 8-3.
Puts a run on
I
the
bet a
board,
couple of
picks
those
up a
myself,
run.
but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Cleveland's getting more runs. We're up 10-3. Kansas City's going down in this one for certain.
Base hit.
The only
Makes the turn at
real
second. The throw to third.
question is whether I can get my single and double for the cycle in this
And that
game.
ends the inning.
I should have a couple more at-bats in me. Kansas City's come roaring back, so maybe we won't win.
Out towards right
But,
center. That's
oh,
well
please
struck.
just stay in the park. Please stay in the park. Please stay in the park. It's not going to. It's gone.
Home run. Another homer.
I'm complaining about a home run here.
And they add a run. It's 11-8. That's
I
their
suppose I'm
fifth
not really
homer of the
complaining about a
game.
home run.
Man,
It's the
they're all
fact
getting
that
into
I
the
just
action.
really
It's starting to
wanted
feel like a home run derby up here.
a cycle in this one. I'm not gonna get it, but the home run's always great. It's my last at bat of the game. Cleveland's up 12 to 8, up by 4.
Ground ball up the middle.
I wouldn't have even gotten it.
Over to first. One up, one down.
But 2 home runs on the day.
First career save deserves to
And the
be
triple.
on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first
Afraid to hand the plate for me, but you really did want that cycle.
And up next for
Well,
Cleveland,
22 games into the season so far, and Cleveland has been boosted into a first place in the AL Central at 16-6. Mostly, I would like to say due to my great abilities at the plate this season, as recently showcased by my 2 home run triple game last outing, but we faced former Cleveland pitcher Mike Clevenger in this one. That is a slider that I would like back. He hung the hell out of that one. My goodness.
And another ball.
Clevenger, former Cleveland pitcher, I believe went to San Diego for a small bit, and then just didn't really do a whole lot after that. I am going to take second here, maybe not. I do in fact take second as the second baseman cuts off a... I don't know what he's thinking there. But double advances 3 on over to third, and well, nothing's going to come of it, I believe, as Neil Cruz strikes out, bringing up Bo Naylor, who might also strike out in this 1-2 count. He doesn't, but it's a ground out nonetheless. So double leads to nothing, hopefully. Oh, hey, we do get a run in the second, so that's nice. That's a ball thrown right at my face. I don't appreciate that. Even though it's a slider. I know you missed your spot, but please don't do that. That's a bomb. Cool. So, double and a home run in my first 2 at-bats in this one. So once again, triple and a single away from the cycle. The possibility is there. Granted, I think the possibility is always there when I'm in the game, but does not really matter, I guess, as that ball is blasted, baby. 392 going over the right field fence. We have a chance to also make something big happen here, as the bases are loaded here in the top of the 4th inning. And I would really like to make something happen. That is nothing. It's basically a pop-up. And I leave a lot of people on base and my manager very unhappy, I'm assuming, as that is a chance to blow the game wide open. And I mean, when I'm coming to the plate, probably the best player in baseball, and I pop one up to left fielder, it's the right fielder. It's not really a way to do great. The Yankees have come back in this one heavily, scoring 4 quick runs, but I would like to put a stop to that as of right now in the 7th inning. So let's try and do that.
unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers.
As the rain begins to fall down, and fall down heavily as it does so.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ian Hamilton has just kind of lost all control of pitches at the moment. It's that is 4 straight balls. One of them in the dude. That was almost another one, but it's kind of auto-taking there from myself, I suppose. 3-1 pitch is coming up right now.
Swinging a drive, deep right field.
Almost hammered, but not far enough, as maybe in the old Yankee Stadium that would have been gone, but certainly not the new one. I once again disappoint myself in that one, and well, it's 100% not going to happen with the cycle again. That is a weird catch animation that I haven't seen before, but coming back up in the 9th here, as Cleveland does in fact manage to tie up the game against the Yankees. I swing at a splitter very late, but I was on top of it, so let's try and do that again. That's just a fly out. How? I swing at it too early, my goodness.
Here's Jose Trevino.
Well, the Yankees with a shot to walk it off here in the 9th. I'm going to try and prevent that. That's just a fly out to myself by Mr. Jose Trevino. I think the Yankees are probably going to get the win here. Well, they don't. So, 5-4 win against New York to end the game. Honestly, great outing in this run for myself. Just overall in the whole entire episode, a lot of home runs being hit. 1-2 home run game, multiple single home run games, and improving the record of Cleveland on the year to 17-6. But as always, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Subscribe if you want to, and as always, I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.